Biafra is, of course, a charter member of the Organization of Emerging African States and was, as usual, leading the way for liberation from neocolonialism in Africa by coming together with the two other charter members, Southern Cameroons and Cabinda, to form that organization, which has now grown much larger. Dr. Akwanga, the Secretary General, Ebenezer Akwanga, who could not be here today, he's up in northern Ghana. He sends his regards to you, Prime Minister. In consultations with him, it was a revelation to the Organization of Emerging African States that, again, Biafra shows the initiative to hold a self-referendum, because, of course, in the past, we always asked Nigeria to hold the referendum. And, of course, that's a mistake. 3 times Nigeria has been asked, even more times by others. And now the technology and initiative exists, so we have the ability to hold a referendum that, in my opinion, and in the opinion of the Organization of Emerging African States, will meet all international law standards. Because, of course, we're using digital and local methods. The referendum can be verified and will be the will of the people. And Biafra, again, leads the way in Africa with this. So under international law, referendum is the, by and large, of course, is the preferred method to achieve independence, because then there's no question about what the people want. Once this referendum is finished and the results announced, they will be binding under international law. Biafra, if it's the will of the people, if the republic is to be restored, then that is what will happen. The Organization of Emerging African States will be one of the first to congratulate and certify the results of that referendum. And as I believe other international organizations must do so also. For example, several years ago, an inquiry was made to the European Union by the OAS on behalf of Biafra, what their opinion was about the situation and holding a referendum. The External Service of the European Union said, of course, we support all ways of achieving self-determination recognized by international law. And of course, the premier way to do this is the referendum. So again, there's no question. I think if you ask anybody, a well-coordinated referendum meets all requirements.
Things are falling in pleasant places for Biafra, Nandi Kanu, seeing the way globally, international media.
See the way you love me. You see the way you love me. You see the way you love me. You know the matter for my eye. You know me. Oh yeah.
Seeing that globally, you are seeing people that matter. You are seeing international organizations not agree with Nigerian position. Particularly, we are seeing federal government of Nigeria designating IPOB as terrorist organization. And we had a session where the Biafrans gathered in Latin Finland the other time under the watchful eye of international media and they declared Biafra. Nobody was arrested. They were not tagged as terrorists. And we are seeing international media, people of from UK, Britain, that's yes, Britain, yes, Israel,
London,
America, speaking in favor of Biafra actualization. What is happening? Things are falling.
What is happening is the spirit of the Biafra, which I said, I remain the only person and the first person that said that issue of Biafra is a spirit, and it started from Ojukwu time. That whosoever that drop, another person will take it up, and that is what is happening. You understand? So that is the spirit of Biafra. It's moving. The whole world now are seeing the fact. They are seeing the truth. And they are seeing what they will stand to benefit if Biafra eventually comes. So what there is a saying that what an elder man sit down and see, that even a child stand up, he will not see. What we have seen, Nigeria have not seen it, other people have not seen it, and that is now they are catching it much more, and that is why you see them coming to embrace the truth.
So you can clearly see some Israeli supporting Biafra actualization,
Russia supporting Biafra,
even the foreign affairs minister from Russia made it very clear that the government of the world and UN should going forward start respecting self-determination.
You see the way you love me, you see the way you love me. You just a carry for my matter for your head, oh. You know, the truth must be said, and the truth, the Bible said, thou shalt know the truth, and that truth will make you free. And the truth that we are saying, Master Nandi Kanu is speaking, is what is setting Biafra free. Nigeria is built up on the foundation of bunch and basket of lies, but truth has come to destroy lives. Just the same way light come to destroy darkness. We will conquer Nigeria, and we already conquered Nigeria, and we have already finally conquered Nigeria with the what? Truth.
But it's still not Nigerian contest that Nandi Kanu got a judgment that vindicated him. I'm talking about the Court of Appeal judgment that said that Nandi Kanu was extraordinary rendition for Kenya to Nigeria. As such, he should be released unconditionally. And it was consequent upon that we saw UN working group on arbitrary detention asking Nigerian government to release Nandi Kanu unconditionally.
Because the judge has seen the truth. He doesn't want to partner with a bunch of lies. He wants to partner with the truth that is too open. And he judge the matter, he follow it according to the law. You know, say, if truly the Nigerians are following the law, Mazen Nandi Kanu, if not out of hatred that they have against Igbos, Mazen Nandi Kanu doesn't supposed to spend more than 24 hours under their custody. They're supposed to free him. Yes. Because so many allegations that they brought up against him, Mazen Nandi Kanu defeated them, and they all have been withdrawn from his case. You understand? So if Nigeria, if not Nigeria no get shame, if saying a country will get shame, this matter supposed to have died down. Even straight ahead, Binta Nyako brought a good suggestion. Go out of court, liaise with this man. Go. Even though we are not giving Biafra for now, but for now, let's return you to Kenya where we carry you. Settle that case. Then we can, anytime you come, you ready, you come for negotiation of Biafra issue. You don't understand? But because Nigeria lack this in, and they are full of pride themselves, full of themselves, they don't know that operation they were making it, it may be BK. They forgot that now little pot they quench fire. You don't understand? Then he looked down and neglected Mazen Nandi Kanu. And today, Mazen Nandi Kanu have exposed Nigeria and messed Nigeria globally, all over the world. He have ridiculed because the whole world that have respect for Nigeria, that respect is no more there. Because Kanu have exposed Nigeria nyash to the world. Truth shall prevail. The whole world are watching, and they themselves want to follow the truth. And on that truth, they want to stand.
And I
they
want
don't
to
want to
question.
include themselves in the mess that Nigeria have messed up themselves.
And I want to ask this question. Seeing that Mazen Nandi Kanu has stayed in detention for so long, do you think if he's released, you still have that morale to carry on with the struggle?
Hey! What makes him not to be released by now? Had it been that Mazen Nandi Kanu admit or welcome the condition of Nigeria, he will not be there 24 hours. Even starting from the time of Buhari, he will not be there till today. So anything, Nigeria is scared of that man because they believe that anything that makes that man to come out of their cage, Biafra don't stand. They are scared of freeing, letting the Igbos to go, because to free Igbos is to free Mazen Nandi Kanu. Once you free Mazen Nandi Kanu, Biafra don't stand. So they are scared of that.
So he's already an international diplomat.
Yes. Automatically. That is what Nigeria have helped him to achieve. The dream, this is what we call dream come true.
So it's a blessing in disguise for him.
It's a blessing.
And by extension,
of course, yes. So when it comes up, finally they should free him now. Any day you wake up and come, the whole world. Watch my hand. Kanu will be walking like this. The whole world will be like this at his back. Ghana so go mbe. You don't understand? That is the way it is. You don't understand? Hey, you will not understand. You don't know the spirit. You don't know what is about to fall, to befall Nigeria. What is about to come upon Nigeria is something that Nigeria, in the next generation, centuries to come, they will not forget it so soon. Thank you.
Thank you very much. This is Satellite Media. The law Let us look at so many global support from international angle, international media to Biafra struggle, particularly Samanepa and Nandi Kanu. Why do you think they get this large support?
Let me tell you one thing. From the beginning of this struggle of Biafrans, when Ojukwu, after Ojukwu, Owazirike, you see the time of Owazirike, the issue of Biafra good was dropped down. But immediately Nandi Kanu rise up. We watch this man, watch left and right, front and back. We say this man is a sincere man. That is the day the agitation of Biafra add more gas and fuel together. We have more fans. They arrest Nandi Kanu. Some of them come up. We do what? We increase more fuel and gas again. You see, the Biafra is having more enlarged, more than before. Now, it's what is happening now. We have more foreign support than before. Because they see that these two men, they are fighting for Biafra. They are genuine.
And that is why the world disagree with the Nigerian government on their position sequel to designation of IPOB as a terrorist organization.
Yes. Because you see what is Nigeria, most in Nigeria, the giant of Africa, tried everything to call ESN a terrorist organization. International reject it, locally reject it. It's only Nigeria government that said ESN they are a terrorist. You see it. Now, see the level this agitation was. Since Nandi Kanu went to court and tell the whole world what is Nigerians doing. Even though this current American president, Donald Trump, you see, the man eyes is what? There. When they want to Donald Trump to take this thing, they call Donald Trump invite the Biafrans to come.
Okay, during his inauguration.
Yeah, his inauguration. Invite Biafra to come. You know that there is a country that their leader is not corrupt. Because before you call a nation to come, you first check the leaders.
Because could it be because of Sisifile, who was a lobbyist of Nandi Kanu and who is now the chief of staff to Donald Trump? Could that be the reason Biafra was invited to that inauguration?
No, it's not only that. If I say it's only that, you show that he didn't know Biafra very well. Donald Trump already know Biafra. First tenure of Donald Trump. And Donald Trump is already, they hear about Nandi Kanu, the first tenure. And the second tenure again, you still hear about the same man. How this man refused to collect bribe for Nigerian government. He listened to the speech of Nandi Kanu, and he listened to the speech of Samanepa, and he listened to the speech of Ngozi Arabeze. And see those people work together. And see that these people need international support. That whatever they are saying since about the injustice that happened in Biafra land, they already watch it and see that what this man is saying is the reality. They don't have any choice to do what? To support those people. So these people to have their independence and have a good life. That's the major thing I see that Donald Trump see and call the Biafra to come. Let's sit in the round table. And you see what is happening now. If Nigeria didn't take time, if they allow international handle this issue, will affect Nigeria than before. What Nigeria is supposed to do to listen what Nandi Kanu needs. Free Nandi Kanu and give Nandi Kanu independence. Give our country, the Biafrans, finish at least. That relationship will continue. But if you allow Biafra to go by violence or whatever, I don't think that Nigeria will get themselves more 50 years again.
Now, the way it stands, we understand that currently both Nandi Kanu, Simon Ekpa, they are all in captivity. On one hand, Nandi Kanu is in DSS custody. On the other hand, Simon Ekpa is held by Finnish authorities. As it stands, the Nandi Kanu case is still in court. Do you think Nandi Kanu, when released, he will still have the morale to continue the struggle?
Ross, let me tell you the truth. Nandi Kanu, they already got Nandi Kanu over 4 years, going to 5 years now. When last court Nandi Kanu come outside, you see how this man speak like hungry lion. Okay? The voice of that man show you that if Nandi Kanu come outside immediately, we start from that the same custody of Nigeria, start in protest immediately. Let me tell you the fact. It's not a man can come outside and tell us anything about Biafra is stop. He can't. No. That's the reason why the Igbos, the tribe, I know that it's very hard for you to convince them to follow you. But the Igbos now, all 95% of the Igbos, even though the people in the politics, they are eating in the federal government, their governors, their senators, by secret, all of them supporting Nandi Kanu. Nandi Kanu convinced all the whole Igbos to follow him because of what? They already watched this man front, back, side, and everywhere. You see that this is a genuine man. A man they cannot collect bribe. A man that live in position in diaspora and come Nigeria so only down to make his people to have a good life, to make person like me to want to know yes that